Hi, my name's Paul Lorenz and I'm the co-founder of Projected Productions. I'm an examiner with the Australian Ski Instructor Organisation and I've represented Australia at Interski on 3 separate occasions. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Onyone ski wear and why I choose to ski in it. Most of the time now when I'm skiing, it's in front of a camera or demonstrating technique to a group or competing in technical competitions. And for that, I need a ski suit that really shows good position, good ski technique, and accentuates the movements that I want to show. So let's talk through the suits and the features in these suits that I particularly like. So let's have a quick look at the pants. Now, talking about the colours and the design, they've been intentionally set about this way to enhance certain movements. It's not just about looking flashy. So what I like is the fluoro patches on the knees and the darker lower section and upper section. And the purpose of this is to really exaggerate the leg length difference when you're carving or when you're at high edge angle. So typically you'll have a longer leg and a shorter leg. And by having the patches set out in this way, it really highlights the asymmetry and accentuates that leg length difference. The other thing that I particularly like about the pants is that they have a straight cut to them. And the cut of the pant is very important. Often pants that come in at the knee will show more knee angulation and less hip angulation, and it can change the structural alignment in the perception of the viewer. So a straight leg is good, but it's also not too baggy, because I do want to show the movements of the leg. So I like that cut. The other thing I like about the pants is the adjustable waist strap. It means that I can wear these pants tightly without wearing a belt. I don't like wearing belts because when you go into the moguls or doing a turn that requires flexion and extension, I find a belt buckle or a thick belt can really dig in. So I guess it gets in the way and it even prevents me from wanting to absorb or retract that much. And then lastly, the yellow patches here, just like mogul skiing, will really show good extension retraction when you're skiing in the moguls. So this graphic design really does accentuate the technique that you want to show. We'll move on to the jacket really quickly. Now, this particular jacket is a little bit more modest than some of the others. It's just a one colour blue, but there are some fluorescent lines on the jacket to again attract attention where it's needed. So you'll see the yellow line up the middle. That goes a long way to affecting the perception of the viewer and how much a skier is inclined or angulating. And then there are a few lines here on the arms as well, which do give that same sort of impression to the viewer of the angle of the arms. Typically with technical wear, you do want to attract most of the attention to the centre because that's usually the most stable. So if you look at some of the other suits that have either flashy yellow or pattern designs, you'll typically see that on the middle section. One last thing that I think really works with a lot of their gear is that you'll see the colours from the upper leg flow seamlessly into the colour of the lower jacket. A lot of people think this looks like a onesie, but it actually does do a lot to hide certain things that you don't want to see. For example, the hip position in skiing is highlighted by a line across the hips or a distinguishing colour difference. And when I'm skiing, I don't want to show too much movement of the hip towards the turn or to the outside of the turn. So this one colour does a lot to hide or stabilise the hip and not draw attention to it. So they're just a few of the features that I really like about the Onyone ski wear. Again, I choose to use this stuff because it's one of the few companies that make ski wear specifically for technical skiers that accentuate the position and show good ski technique. I hope you get a chance to have a look at it for yourself, and I hope to see you out on the mountain.